Okay, this run out has a few different shots that you need to know if you want to run 9-ball racks. I'm putting some inside spin, left spin on this first shot to give a good setup for the 2-ball. Now on this 2-ball, I could try to move the cue ball around a bunch, maybe try to get an easy shot on that purple 5-ball on the side. But really, just by hitting a soft draw shot and moving the cue ball just a little bit, I end up with the ideal angle on the 5, and a little stun on that gets me where I want to be on the 6. Now I can hit a draw shot to get on the 7. Here's a great example of coming into the line of the shot. I'm going to use inside spin, right hand spin here, then come towards the 8-ball at this angle. Even without perfect speed, if my cue ball had stopped here, or where it ends up, I've still got a good angle on the 8. Now getting from the 8 to the 9 is also not the easiest, but since the inside spin seems to be doing the trick, I'm going to use it again. This time it's left spin. Make sure you don't hit these shots too hard. You want the spin to do a lot of the work. It will take some practice to get the hang of aiming these shots if you haven't tried them before, but you want to have these in your tool bag. Okay, made the 2-ball on the break. In this run out, we have a couple clusters that we're going to need to manage in order to clear the table. I'm going to put a bunch of inside spin, left spin on this 1-ball shot in order to send the cue ball in this direction and hopefully bump into the 3 and make something happen. Okay, at first it doesn't look like it worked out, but I can cross bank the 3 to the other side and at the same time break up this cluster with the 5, 6, and 8-ball. That worked out pretty well. Now we have a long shot on the pink 4 and we can't slow roll it because we will end up around here without a shot on the 5. Not bad there, but I'm still a bit tight on this 5. I'm going to use a lot of left English on the cue ball to try to spin the 5 a little to the right and also to help me swing around 2 rails for a shot on the 6-ball. I get a little thin on the 6, I'll cut it with no spin and let the natural path take it side to side 2 rails for a shot on the 7 in the upper corner. Now if you hit this shot really low and soft enough, you can bring the cue ball below that side pocket for a nice shot on the 8. If you hit this a bit above center with right spin and pretty firm, you will end up with an easy shot to knock in the 9. Okay, made the 4 and the 2 on the break. I don't have a great angle on this 1-ball to get on the 3 down here. Just gonna draw back and hope I don't get stuck behind the purple 5. Cut this in with a little left spin and go 2 rails to get shape on the 5. I'm gonna put a little left or inside on this to get down here. Don't put too much spin or hit it too hard or you'll run into the 6 and might end up without a shot. Top right to come 2 rails for the 7, not too hard so we don't get stuck behind the 8. Gonna stun this with a little bit of left spin to get back where my cue ball is now. Should have hit the cue ball just a bit lower, but still a decent shot on the 9. Okay, made the 3-ball on the break. The balls are pretty open for the most part, but the 6-ball will be a problem because the 7 is blocking the obvious pocket for it. We will need to have a plan for that. Notice how I didn't roll the 1 in. I wanted to avoid getting straight on the 2. Now I can get on the 4-ball easier. After that, I can come towards the 5 with the ideal angle to slide over between that 6 and 7. I almost get too close to the 6, but it works out. Now I get a little more spin on the 7 than I intended, but because of where the 9 is, it doesn't really matter. Now I can just roll in the 8 and then pocket the 9.